Bruce McCutcheon has arrived back from Yankee Stadium, as I mentioned, with a huge sigh of relief. What a presentation yesterday. Dan will talk to Bruce.
It was just an amazing day from start to finish, Gary, as you well know, and John as well. And the glow has not dimmed one bit. In fact, that was the first thing you mentioned, Bruce, when we got together a little while ago. You said just kind of basking in the glow. And let me clarify that. The glow of a lot of hard work that went on well beyond just yesterday.
It did. The collaboration within Lafayette, but also with Lehigh, was just unbelievable to put together a fantastic weekend. Certainly the cream on the top was the great victory of our kids on Saturday, but it just was a fantastic weekend.
No doubt about it. I want to talk a little bit about the game and some of the accolades that have gone out in the national media. ESPN's paying attention. You're getting some big play for the effort made at Yankee Stadium yesterday. But who were the people involved in this? It seems like it really involved not just the campus, but a community that spans well beyond College Hill.
Oh, absolutely. First and foremost, the outstanding help, cooperation, and professionalism, the Yankee staff, the Yankees, their non-baseball event group was just fantastic. Certainly our development and college relations group, who put on many of the different social activities that went on. Our alumni bases that did so many of those things were fantastic. And then the same thing was going on the Lehigh side as well. We had a couple joint events, a Thursday night rally with both Lafayette and Lehigh, which was fantastic, and a pregame president's brunch that we did at the stadium yesterday. So a lot of people do a lot of things. Like, hats off to Kim Spang, the Vice President for Development College Relations, and Kristen Quirk, who does the stewardship piece for them. Just unbelievable effort by those guys. And I got to put my tip my hat to like our athletic communications group. And those folks worked their fingers to the bone, putting together all that you saw yesterday in terms of the production and the video and all that stuff. And all those people are right back here today working. The professionalism is just off the chart. That's led by Scott Morris and his group, and those guys are just fantastic.
Tireless bunch, that's for sure, and the effort really showed.
It does, and for all of us, that goes to the rest of the folks on my staff. George Bright, and the great job he did with the operations center. Matt Kovac, our ticket manager. Dave Blasik, the business manager. All those guys just put their heart and soul into this thing. I know they're exhausted or spent like the rest of us, but they're right back here. You know, smiles on their faces, working hard for our women's basketball team.
Right.
That's the spirit that we have here at Lafayette. That's certainly the spirit we have here at Lafayette College.
You know, you mentioned an organization that was paramount. The New York Yankees have a non-baseball events staff, and one of those folks happens to be a Lafayette alum.
That is Mark Holtzman, class of '80. Got to know Mark about 3.5 years ago when this whole process started. He was just an unbelievable partner in this. It certainly meant a lot to him being an alum. Actually, he had that fun role because he's an alum and his son is a Lehigh grad. Not sure how that happened, but so he had a whole lot going on with this game as well. It was pretty cool. And what was really neat to me, the end of the ball game yesterday, and had the great win and that sort of thing. And our team ran down to the student section, a couple thousand strong down there, going crazy. Many of the alums and friends of Lafayette were in the stands, were going crazy. Yeah. We talk a lot now about having this live connected, having connected communities. You won't find a finer example of a connected community than last night at Yankee Stadium.
No doubt about it, Bruce. 27-7, the final numbers. Ross Sherman hitting the trifecta. #1 FCS rushing performance in the country for any single game this year. He also set the Patriot League record for single game rushing and the Lafayette College record, 304 yards on 45 carries. Bruce, we have to cut this short, but this conversation could go on quite a bit. So many accolades to you and your staff, and also for the players and the team.
Thank you. It was an awesome team effort that just couldn't have gone off better.
Fantastic. And we will turn it back over to John and Gary, and I'm sure they're basking in the glow as well. How about it, fellas?
Well, I'm basking in something because ditto to everything Bruce said. When we come back, we've got highlights, we've got the stats, all that coming your way on the Farmers Insurance Halftime Report.